What is love? A conversation across time. We say the word every day. Love. We write it in messages. We promise it in vows. We fight for it. We lose it. We misunderstand it. But what is love? Is it emotion? Is it sacrifice? Is it attachment? Is it discipline? Is it God? Across civilizations and centuries, the greatest minds have tried to define it. Tonight, we let them speak. In ancient Athens, Socrates questioned everything, including love. In Plato's Symposium, Socrates describes love not as possession, but as longing for the good. Love is desire for wisdom, desire for beauty, desire for immortality through virtue. His student, Plato, suggested that love begins with attraction to a body, but if guided properly, it ascends from body to mind to truth itself. Love becomes the ladder toward transcendence. Later, Cicero argued that true love must be rooted in virtue, affection without moral goodness, he believed, collapses. Thus, in the classical world, love was not chaos. It was cultivation. Then came the Stoics. Seneca wrote letters about grief, attachment, and emotional balance. For Seneca, love is not dependency. It is appreciation without slavery. Love deeply, but remember that all things are temporary. To love wisely is to love without losing yourself. Then the emperor-philosopher, Marcus Aurelius, reflected in his meditations. When you wake up, remind yourself, you are made for cooperation. Love, for Aurelius, was not romance. It was recognizing shared humanity. Even those who wrong you are part of the same whole. Love becomes discipline of perception, to respond with justice instead of anger, to act with kindness instead of ego. Stoic love is strong, grounded, unshaken by chaos. In China, Confucius taught Ren, human-heartedness. Love was expressed through respect, through duty, through proper conduct, not dramatic, but steady. Relational harmony. In India, Buddha taught metta-loving kindness, not attachment, not craving, but unconditional goodwill toward all beings, even enemies, even strangers. Love without clinging, love without expectation. Today, teachers like Sadhguru argue that love is not something you do. It is what you become when your inner barriers dissolve. Love is inclusion, when the boundary between self and other softens. In 1st century Judea, Jesus declared, "Love your enemies. Pray for those who persecute you. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for others." Here, love becomes radical, self-giving, redemptive, transformative. 6 centuries later, Muhammad taught that none truly believes until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself. Love was tied to justice, charity, mercy, community accountability. Earlier Christian thinkers like Origen described divine love as the force pulling the soul toward perfection. Love becomes cosmic gravity. In the modern age, love entered politics. Marcus Garvey preached love of self and heritage. Without self-love, he argued, a people cannot rise. Elijah Muhammad emphasized disciplined love. Love expressed through moral reform and community building. His student, Malcolm X, journeyed from rage to a broader human solidarity. F. Kurga. Love expanded beyond race. Then Martin Luther King Jr. declared, "Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that." For King, love was not weakness. It was strategic power. Agape. The will to seek the good of all, even oppressors. Louis Farrakhan emphasized responsibility, that love must be structured through discipline and unity. Love without structure dissolves. Love with structure builds nations. Modern thinkers like Arun Miller and Ali Muhammad speak of love as awareness expanding. Not romance, not dependency, but conscious unity. Love is the recognition that separation is illusion. From Plato's ascent, to Buddha's compassion, to Jesus' sacrifice, to Muhammad's justice, to King's nonviolence, to Aurelius. Cooperation, a pattern emerges. Love is not a feeling. It is alignment with something larger than ego. Love is wisdom seeking truth. Discipline, mastering emotion. Compassion, dissolving suffering. Justice, correcting oppression. Sacrifice, transcending self-interest. Harmony, sustaining relationships. Love is not fragile. It is the strongest force in history. Empires fall. Philosophers die, movements fade. But love, when embodied, outlives them all. If Socrates asked you to examine your life, if Seneca asked you to master your emotions, if Buddha asked you to release attachment, if Jesus asked you to forgive, if Muhammad asked you to act justly, if King asked you to resist hatred, then love is not optional. It is the highest human discipline. The question is not whether love exists. The question is whether we are brave enough to live it. Love is not what you say. It is what you consistently choose. Across centuries, the greatest minds agree on one truth. To love well is to live well. And to live well is to transform the world.